Hi there, I'm what you might call an old school gamer. Doom, Heretic, Hexen, Half-Life. Those were the games that really got my blood pressure going. Those were the highlights of my gaming history. And while I don't have much time to play games these days, I still like to get back to some of my favorites now and again, just for a bit of fun and a release from all the stress of watching the world self-destruct around me every day. I think you know what I mean. Looking back, that one game always turns out to be the original Doom. At least for me. Doom shook up the gaming world when it hit the scene back in the 1990s, arriving shortly on the heels of its predecessor, Wolf 3D. And it was the game that defined the first-person shooter genre. It was a complete game changer. And surprisingly, of all the old games that are still being played out there, it has a very active, very involved following of gamers and programmers and enthusiasts who keep it alive and relevant to this very day. As for me, I still love this game. And it really fascinates me to see how people are trying to keep it alive and see what kind of devices they can run it on. I mean, the list is not only diverse, it's actually bizarre. So let's get into this list of 15 different things that people have gotten to run Doom on.
Tina's got the know-how. She's the queen of PC. Tina's got the know-how. She's the queen of PC.
Let's get into this list of 15 weird things that people have hacked or modified to run Doom on. First one would be ATM machines. Some people have recorded themselves, probably ATM technicians, who knows, playing Doom on ATM machines. The next one is printers. If it's got a screen and it's a printer, you can play Doom on it, apparently. Various models of printer have been modified to run Doom. Smart fridges. Some fridges with screens have also been modified to play Doom. What? Toasters? Okay. There have apparently been instances where toasters have screens? Digital cameras. Some early digital cameras have been modified to play Doom as well. Nokia phones. Older Nokia phones, particularly those from the 2000s, apparently have also been modified to play Doom. SanDisk sensor clip. Zip. That's a bit of a mouthful, but apparently it's some kind of MP3 player and Doom machine apparently. Yet another media player, the Zune media player. Microsoft's media player has also been hacked or modified to play Doom. The touch bar on a MacBook Pro. Apparently this thing can run Doom in ultra wide resolution, but I don't know why anyone would want to. The Mickey card reader. Apparently this is a public transport card reader in Melbourne, Australia. I wonder if it's upside down. Just kidding, don't shoot me, please. Certain office phones, I presume they're landlines or Wi-Fi phones, have also been modified to play Doom. Apparently low-power USB Bluetooth dongles have been used to play Doom as well. Kitchen controllers. Small form computers used in restaurants can also be modified to play Doom. Pregnancy tests. Apparently some enthusiasts have managed to get electronic pregnancy tests to play Doom. here we are at number 15. PDF files. That's right. Apparently somebody managed to get Doom to run inside a PDF file. A high school student named Adding2210 successfully managed to port Doom into a PDF file. A PDF file. What the actual So basically what you can take away from this is, if it's got a little bit of a screen and it's got a little RAM and a CPU and a few buttons, you could probably run Doom on it. And if any kind of new electronic device or appliance hits the shelves, the first question you should ask the salesperson when he's explaining all the benefits and all the features and, extras on this thing is like, okay, but can it run Doom? Now you might actually not realize it, but that's actually quite an important question, because as it turns out, there are some devices out there that can't run Doom. So I've struggled to find definitive examples of these things. But here are the 5 that I did find that allegedly do not run Doom. According to one user on doomworld.com, there are plenty of platforms that cannot run a direct derivative of the Doom source code. The TI-99, whatever that is, a Commodore 64, the ZX Spectrum, and the like. Ports are usually recreations with Wolf 3D-like engines and do not use any actual resources from Doom as we know it. Java mid-P phones cannot, or at least none ever attempted it seriously. Maybe they should just try harder. The Neo Geo, never heard of that one before. Surprisingly, this high-performance arcade and home console system from the 1990s cannot run Doom. Its architecture is optimized for sprite-based games rather than the pseudo 3D graphics of Doom. Believe me, in researching for this video, it was incredibly easy to find lists of items that can run Doom, but incredibly difficult to find a list of things that can't run Doom. Either way though, perhaps the most important conclusion to take away from this video is that Doom is a real cultural phenomenon, to the point where it's become a measure of how useful or attractive any electronic device is to some people. What do you think about this? Let me know. If you've tried anything like this, or failed or succeeded, let me know in the comments below. Likes and subscriptions are always welcome and appreciated. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.